I'm in my super cool, super fun work outfit. I got to go hit arms today. I ended up taking my rest day yesterday because I got a new tattoo. Wearing long sleeves on it's probably not a good idea, but she's very cute. Funny enough, I got that tattoo for free because I'm doing a bargain trade with the artist and I'm going to give her some piercings in exchange. And I love a good barter and trade system. Let me tell you, I think we've gotten away from it so much in our communities, which leads me to the topic today of the lack of community that we have in our society today. We used to be able to trade goods and skills for other goods and skills, and it would benefit everyone in the community, but we've gotten away from that as well as so many other communal aspects. People wonder why we're so disconnected. If you are new here, welcome to the Club of for Learning and Philosophy Healing. I am your host, the Realm LB, and this is the Thought Daughter Podcast. One thing that I think everybody can agree on in today's day and age is that we lack so much community. We have overcompensated the aspect of being self-driven to being completely self-driven with no communal connection. I think, yes, we should be self-driven to an extent because you should always care about yourself. You should prioritize your emotions. But at the same time, we've overcompensated that and just have lost our sense of community. We have lost the village, as they say. Something that I see a lot of people post online is saying everybody wants the village, but nobody wants to be the village. Everyone wants community, but nobody wants to be community. And it really does start with us. We have to create the community and we have to actively participate in the community. Sometimes it is good and healthy to go out of your way and do something for someone, especially if it does not affect your life in any other way and it's simply just taking time out of your day, but it would really help somebody. It's not going to be the end of the world to do that. We have lost the aspect of doing stuff out of the kindness of our hearts, doing things for the community just cause. And I feel like that's part of the reason why we struggle so much to connect with people in today's day and age. I have been lucky enough in my life to connect with people that do have more of a community mindset. I mean, for a great example, the tattoo artist that I went to and saw, there was no hassle, no fuss on doing a trade system where she would benefit and I would benefit from us exchanging her skills. But without the community aspect, that wouldn't happen. I've had friends who let me use their address as a shipping address if I needed to send something somewhere. When my car got damaged, a lot of my friends were literally texting and offering me different options and different cars that they would let me drive until I got it all figured out. I've had people want to trade me things for my garden goods. When I had my garden back in my hometown, I would trade literal fresh herbs and spices and vegetables with people for different things or different skills. But that is not common. I fully recognize how lucky and privileged I am to have friends that have such a community mindset for that reason. We are no longer extending out any helping hands to people. And it's crazy because it will literally be the exact same people that complain about us not having a community that are actively not doing anything to build a community. And I don't want to hear the excuse of, oh, but I don't want to do something that's so community driven and then somebody not reciprocate it. Well, one, sometimes it happens. People are kind of just shitty. But two, I truly do believe that we could go out and find community driven people and then let that energy flow between each other. If I can find community driven friends, you can find them too. It may take some effort, but it's so doable. People crave community. I mean, if you look specifically at where we're at in the States and you look at, everything that's going on with us in our society, in our government, in each and every single state, you can see in almost every single issue that one of the biggest things that people truly crave is community. People are finally realizing that they cannot fill the void of that in their heart because all that can be filled with is community. That's what they're really craving. That is the underlying thing that people miss, that they're trying to gravitate back towards. I mean, tell me, be completely honest, When was the last time that you talked to your neighbor? When was the last time that you actually sat down and had a conversation with the person that lives next to you, or you invited them over for lunch just to get to know them? When's the last time that you saw someone on the street and said hello? When was the last time that you brought like a dish or a casserole to someone's house for their family after a funeral? Like all these little things, we have slowly gotten away from them. They just don't happen anymore because fundamentally we have lost the aspect of community. And because we've lost that aspect, things like, bringing food to a family at a funeral or speaking to your neighbor seems so like taboo almost. Like people treat it as if like, oh, well, I don't know if I should do that. Like, what if this and what if that? Like, you can't lead community with anxiety. You have to lead community with love. You have to lead community with connection and the confidence and strength to put yourself out there to create a connection. Building a community does not just happen, especially it doesn't happen overnight. To build a community, you have to, talk to people, put yourself out there, see what you can help other people with. And we should care for our community because that's how our species has even lasted so long, was that we had such a sense of community. And with that sense of community, we brought about such an immense amount of innovation, and we created, so many different things, all these inventions and things like that. But we were more community led. We had community. We stuck together. We operated as one community that just had different aspects. Lacking community and connection has made us so hermited and so worried and so anxious and overthinking on so many things. And I truly do believe that if we had more community, a lot more people would be a lot less worried about things because they would know that they had an actual community to rely on. They would know that they could fall back and there would be people there to help them get back to where they would be, because it would happen for everyone else. We would all work together to make sure everybody has everything they need, is getting to where they want to be, and is properly contributing to the community. We're not getting together anymore and having game nights and cooking dinner. We're not getting together and just having your friends stop by for tea. And everything that I'm mentioning too is extremely doable. And it's crazy when you think about how doable certain, if not most things of a community are. And you realize, well, why are we not doing them? They're so simple. But it's because in a community, yeah, you do have to put yourself back a little bit and do something for someone else. Again, not saying completely disregard yourself, but with overcompensation, you either like hyper focus on yourself or you're hyper focusing on other people. Doing too much of either is not going to be healthy for you on either end of the spectrum. But with community, you do need to lay yourself down just a little bit. There's so many different ways that we balance, prioritizing self and prioritizing community, because you can definitely do both, but understand that there does have to be compromise sometimes. Building a community is a form of having relationships, and with every relationship, even with friendships, there is a little bit of compromise. There is a little bit of us taking a step back from self and taking a step forward and helping somebody else. When we lack community, we are lacking a very crucial connection that pushes our society forward. I think we're starting to circle back to community. I think that's why nowadays everybody seems so like ready to change the society, ready to make things different. More and more each day, I see like little bits and pieces of us getting closer and closer to prioritizing community within our society. That's all that I have for you guys today. Just a quick episode to get you guys started on your weekend. I love you all so much. Make sure to click the link in the description box below. That way you can connect with me on all my social platforms. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs to hear it. Make sure you're also turning on those post notifications so that you can get notified the next time I post a video or an episode of the Thought Daughter podcast. Stay cunty, make money, and ask lots of fucking questions. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.